everyone, so I hope you guys are doing well. So as you can tell by the title, wherever the title is at, I'm going to be talking about something that not too many people talk about, but I have been raving about this for like the past 3 or 4 months because I'm just happy, okay? So basically I'm going to talk about waxing, especially Brazilian waxing, and I know a lot of women are like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? I shave or I use Nair and I will never ever get waxed because I think it hurts. So what this video is going to be doing is talking about the pros of waxing, and I'll also put in little cons, but trust me, there are not many. First and foremost, I will say where I go is Brazil's Waxing Center, and that's here in Tallahassee. However, they just opened up a salon in Jacksonville, so if you are in the Jacksonville area, I will put the information in the description bar so that you can check that out. I'll also put the information in for Tallahassee location. There's 2 Tallahassee locations, and also, get this, you will get a discount. Currently, they are having 25% off if you guys let them know that I referred you. So if you decide to get a service, make sure that you tell them that Melissa sent you, and I will put my information in the box below so that you guys can have the accurate information, because I know my name is kind of hard to spell sometimes, but it's only 6 letters. But anyway, I'm rambling on. So I'm pretty much going to start with what kind of waxing I get, and to let you guys know, I wax everything, okay? Any place that is any hair that's not on my head, I wax. I wax my eyebrows, under my arms, my legs, and I also get my bikini area done. And the Brazilian is basically where you get the total front removed as well as the butt strip, so there's no hair at all down there. It doesn't cover your tummy, but you can either tweeze your tummy or wax it yourself, or you can get the service that gets the tummy as well as like the inner thighs and everything. But I pretty much do that myself. The only thing I don't do is my my actual Brazilian, because I just don't know what I'm doing. So basically, where I go at Brazil's Waxing Center, which is the best place I've ever been for this service, basically what they do, they use hard wax, and it is so much better than the soft wax. So the type of wax that is done at Brazil's Waxing Center, and the kind that I get every month, is the hard wax, and it's also known as a stripless wax. And it works well for hair that does not grow in the same direction, because you don't have it. You can apply it in a way that can get all the hair, instead of, you know, with the soft wax, with the strips, you have to pull it all in one direction and take the strip off in one direction. The hard wax, you kind of make sure that it's on the actual hair, and when you pull it, you pull the actual wax and it gets the hair. It doesn't really stick to your skin that much. It's more so the hair that it's getting off. It's a lot less sticky than the soft wax. It sticks to the hair and not the skin. It's not that abrasive. However, it does take longer than the strip wax, as it can't be removed as quickly. Now when they're taking it off, they can't do it in one, they usually don't do it in one quick motion when you're getting a Brazilian. When you're getting like your eyebrows done or something, it's usually just one strip or one take off. But when they're doing the Brazilian, it's kind of like take it off, take it off. So it's kind of two motions. Like I said, the strip wax is kind of one motion, so you just take it off like in one move. And like I said, it does take a little longer because you have to actually wait a little longer for it to become hard so that it can actually grasp the hair. You don't have to worry about it being like store-bought or, you know, having like the wrong chemicals in it. So at Brazil's, they use their own custom wax, and it's blended, it's a blended hard wax specifically climatized for this area of the country. Their wax is extremely expensive to produce because they use only 100% natural ingredients, which I think is awesome. I mean, a lot of times we don't think about the stuff that goes down there, and the fact that it's all natural just makes me feel a lot more comfortable, you know, because that is a very sensitive area. So the fact that it's 100% natural just makes me feel a lot better about it. Just an FYI, I have had both the hard wax and the soft wax done, and I can honestly say by all means the soft wax is 100% less painful than the actual soft wax. With the strip, it just it burns with the strip. Even after the fact, because it's taking your skin off, it's very tender and it hurts a lot. So with the hard wax, you do not feel that after effect at all. I mean, I can't find one negative thing to say. If you want to know about the pain factor, the first time it's going to hurt. The most tender part for me is when it gets towards like the lip area. That's what hurts the most. But when I tell you that, I mean, it only hurts for like 2 seconds when it's getting ripped off. That is the only time that it hurts. And after that, you don't even remember the pain. Like, the pain is so short-lived till it's worth doing it once every 5 weeks. Some recommend to take an Advil or something prior to doing that, but I don't do any of that. I literally just go in, get it done, and walk out, and I don't have any, I mean, I don't bleed, I don't have any redness, I don't get any of that stuff. So if you're worried about the pain factor, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being like, oh my gosh, I would never do it again, and 1 being like, yeah, I will do it every day, I would probably say it's about a 4. Like I said, the pain is instant, but it doesn't last. That is why, or that's pretty much a little gist of what they do. Now, if you're like in between, oh, which one should I do? Should I wax, or should I say shave, or should I use Nair? If you're thinking about money-wise, waxing is going to be a little more expensive. However, you only have to do it when you first start getting it done, maybe once every 3 to 4 weeks. But after you've done it for a while, you can go every 6 weeks. And right now, I'm pretty much going every 5 weeks-ish. Once you start going regularly, it's going to take longer and longer for that hair to grow back. It's going to grow back a lot softer, or a lot thinner, and in some places it's not going to grow back at all, because taking the hair directly from the follicle or from the root is going to damage the follicle, and it's not going to grow back ever again. So if you have over tweezed and stuff, and you notice that your hair isn't coming back, that's why the follicle is damaged. So in this case, you want it to damage it because it won't grow back. And like I said, it's just, the hair grows back a lot thinner, a lot softer. You don't get razor bumps and all that kind of stuff. With shaving and Nair, you know, you have to do it every so often, like every other day. I'm not too sure because I don't really use that stuff anymore. Yay! Now, before you go get your waxing, you do need about 1/4 of an inch of hair growth, just especially if it's your first time, because the wax needs to be able to adhere to the hair. So if you have shaved today, you might need to wait a couple of weeks before you go and get your waxing done, because you don't want to be waxing nothing, you know what I mean? So the first time you go, the first time I went, it took about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, but now every time I go, it only takes about 15 minutes. So I would rather do 15 minutes once every, 5 weeks versus having to go into the shower, put on a shaving cream, and, shave, make sure you got every single little ounce, and then now you have to worry about nicks and cuts and razor bumps. So I hope I'm pretty much convincing you guys to start waxing and not shaving. Actually, Brazil's waxing center catchphrase is "don't be a cactus," and I can honestly say I am not a cactus ever. Like, I'm not a cactus at all. Your results are very pretty. It's nothing but soft, buttery skin. Like, there's nothing there. You can get a little design here and there, but I don't like hair down there at all, so I get rid of it all. There's no landing strip, no heart, no star, no circle, no nothing. If you do want a little design, they can do it. They have actually little lists of things that you can get, but for me, I personally like to be bare. You will never, ever, ever experience stubble, ever. Like, even when it's growing back, it's never stubble. Like, you never feel prickly ever, and I can contest to that, I never feel prickly. Like, if that's one thing that I love about waxing, is I'm never prickly. Like, even on my legs and my arms, never prickly. So that's always a plus. Now, as far as Brazil's Waxing Center, they are the cleanest place I have ever been to. They don't double dip their sticks. They use a new stick every single application. So they take a stick, dip it in, they put it, you know, wherever they need it to, and they may keep it to take the wax off, but other than that, they throw it away, and the next one they use another one. So they are very, very sanitary. I've gone to 2 different women. However, I know 3 women. 2 of them are at the Tallahassee location. One of them is in Jacksonville. The 2 women at the Tallahassee location that I know personally, and I know their work, is Sarah and Beth. My friend had Beth, I had Sarah. So I personally recommend Sarah. She is so professional. Her technique is amazing. I have no complaints at all. And Jacksonville Crystal is amazing. So she was actually my technician here in Tallahassee, but she actually moved to Jacksonville to open up the new location in Jacksonville. So if you are in the Jacksonville location, make sure that you book Crystal. If she's not booked, by all means, choose somebody else, because I guarantee you that they're not going to hire anybody that's not going to do what they need to do and how they need to do it. So as far as pricing, the prices are very reasonable. When I first started getting my Brazilian, I think I paid like $60, and then I paid about $60 for the service itself, and now it's only $40. And also, if you let them know that I sent you there, you will get 25% off of your service. So my friend actually went a few days ago, and she got the Brazilian, ended up getting a $10 gift certificate, and she ended up using that for another service. So you can always do that. Another good thing about Brazil's is that they have this point system. So you get points for each one of your services, as well as a review if you do a review. So far I've accumulated about almost 300 points. So your Brazilian, if it's $40, you get 40 points. To redeem those points, or if you want to redeem them for something, you can. If you have 150 points, you can get like your eyebrows done or something. If you have 400 points, you can get a free Brazilian. So it pays to just keep going and doing those reviews. Like, you guys know I'm a bargain hunter, and anytime that there's a sale or a deal, I am always trying to give it to you. So yes, if you let them know that I referred you, you will get 10% off your service. So it's from, I think, $10, $5 to $50. Their most expensive service for women is $200, and that's a wax from head to toe. Also, apparently 2013 is the year of the groom ban. So if you have a boyfriend or a husband or a fiance that you think needs a little grooming, definitely let them know about waxing. Men do it all the time. Actually, the technician that I had today, I got a Brazilian today, and she told me that so many men come there to get waxed. The main services that they get is their back, the chest, and also a male Brazilian. Crazy, right? So yes, men get it too. Real men wax. I mean, I can just rave and rave and rave all day and night about this stuff, because it is amazing. They also do package deals. If you purchase 2 of the same treatments, you can purchase a 3rd treatment for half off. So you can buy 2 Brazilians in advance for $40 each, and then purchase a 3rd one for half off, so you'll get 3 Brazilians for only $100. That saves you $20. And then, like I said, if you do decide to get that, you get a $25 gift certificate. $25 for 3 Brazilians. So in reality, it's like only paying $75 for 3 full Brazilians. I mean, that's just like mind blown. 3 Brazilians for $25. Are you kidding me? if you purchase 4 of the same treatment, you'll receive your 5th treatment free. For example, buy 4 Brazilians in advance for $40 each, that's $160, and then your 5th one will be free. So that means you get 5 Brazilians for $160, and then you'll get what, 40, you'll be saving $40, and then you will get a $40 gift certificate. So that's like paying $120 for 5. So anyway, that is my little mini I guess enlightening moment. I will never go back to shaving ever again. As long as there's wax, as long as there's Brazils, I am going to wax. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the information box below, or in the comment section below. I will leave my information that you can give the salon when you schedule your appointment. You'll get 25% off of your service. So like I said, if you get a Brazilian, you get $10 off, and you'll also earn points that go toward other services. And that's for any location. Like I said, Tallahassee has 2 locations and Jacksonville has 1. So at any of those 3 locations, you can get that discount. But yeah, if you have any more questions, please let me know. And as always, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.